2.5 months ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the third-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play looking to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
Big chunk gain on the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield on 1st and 10. Running right. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He lets it rip. Got it open, hits him right in stride. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Checks this down to the running back. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Clean through the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And it's a bunch formation. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. Just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. And that'll cost the offense 5. And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up the first down.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The Rebels' offense is on the move now. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They'll hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Zips it down the middle. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
Texas.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Now the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
14, Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Play action here on 1st down. Caught quickly. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. He'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Toss play to the outside. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. So we're all tied up after that one. Could the potential shootout on our hands here?
And the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. This offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. They'll hand it off. Fights through a tackle. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking for his back. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Your Good job there finding the back and that angle around. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Hands off to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gain of decent yardage. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Snags a good throw. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Rebels looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he backs into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels!
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Fires it to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Short completion. A third down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling in for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Rebels will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and the receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looks right and lets it fly. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together, they stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Touchdown, Texas. They battled all the way back to take the lead.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21, Texas.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for first and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. He's running out of time here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. this offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the crow route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an outfield, the catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
You call quick out on 3rd down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Toss play, back heads to his right. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He lets it go on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The back's got it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a short completion of a big tight end. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense showing a bunch formation now. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he throws his third interception of the day. Good one out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game.
Well, when you play cover 3, you leave your corners essentially on an island downfield. Love how the corner does a nice job of being able to stay in position, stalk the receiver, and locate the ball for that interception.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Ole Miss on top. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Pass caught. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball for 3.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They'll try to run this one in. He bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Let's see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. That's reeled in. It's Shaw. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Throwing for his running back. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, desperate times call for desperate measures. And down a couple of scores with just minutes remaining, the quarterback here tries to do too much, forcing it to one of those vertical routes.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Here's the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Grinding away with a running game. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock. Working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball. A chance to really secure victory here.
The Rebels are in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6, 1st and goal.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion in the 1st down, and they keep that clock moving.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. Stopped right there at the line, and no gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. There's the handoff. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's good field position to start the drive. First play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught on the outside. It's Dickey. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short games are not going to help you.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out for the receiver to make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. Based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. On the run here, lets it go. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Grinding away on the ground. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They get him down, but that first down will be decisive and give us our new conference chance.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become one of the history of that great conference.